Hello and welcome back to another Avatar The Last Airbender traditional draft. I think the pick here, if we're only concerned with winning, should be Suki. This thing, Ozai, is a lot of fun. You can fetch him up with the Glow and Lee, basically that 5 mana 2/2, and he gets lifelink and indestructible. But he's an expensive card, and he's not safe from exile effects. I'm curious what the win rate is on Ozai Phoenix King versus Suki. So game in hand win rate, Suki, 62. Phoenix King, 58.5. So a lot of fun, but we'll take Suki, try and win back some of our gems here. Airbender's Reversal is going to be playable. It's going to be a lesson we can put in the graveyard. But this pack is all around kind of weak. Not particularly interested in anything yet. Okay, here, a Glider Kids is a perfectly fine pickup. And if we stay white here, which I assume will want to be main because Suki requires 2 white, then I think we're going to be open to a lot of different color pairs. Blue-white feels good. Red-white aggro feels good. Both of them with Suki. Blue-white would be grindier, more control-y. Red-white would be more aggro. Green-white, the ally deck, if you can get the Earth King Lieutenant, that's the green-white 1/1 with trample that puts 1/1 counters on all your allies, is great. You end up with a ton of allies in green-white. Invasion Reinforcements. That's going to be 2 ally bodies. We'll take that. See if the Kyoshi Warriors wheel. We'll now take the Deserters. Deadly Precision here is totally fine, especially with the 1/1s we'll make off Suki and Invasion Reinforcements. But stick and white feels good. Maybe Rebellious Captives here. I like this more in the Earthbending decks, because it is an ally. And we'll see if we go green-white. Sunbaked Canyon. It's gotta be a lightning strike, right? I don't think Sunbaked Canyon is playable. That's too much damage. Every time you add mana, you gotta pay a life. I mean, it is more playable than some of the other lands. Here we will take the airbending lesson. Misty Palms Oasis. And here I'm thinking about either Abandoned Attachments, Callous Inspector, or Zuko. All 3 of these are fine. We don't have any lesson payoffs yet. We don't really have a second color yet. Let's check 17 lands to see what was taken this draft. Bad red card, bad blue card, bad white cards. Bad green cards. Maybe green looks the most open. And black. Zuko's Conviction, Azula Always Lies. One or two. I'll take another Union Archers, I guess. For our second colors over here in a pile. South Pole Voyager is great. Fire Nation Drill would be the pickup here. If this wasn't here and we weren't already mainline white for sure. This is, I think, maybe the second highest win rate card in the set. But, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and makes more. 5. 5 allies already, just in white for this thing. See if we wheel a Kyoshi Warrior. Watery Grasp. We end up white, blue. Blue's like the only second color we don't have. This is not an ally. It's not an ally. Not an ally. Not an ally. So I think it's that or something that would potentially help us splash. Okay, this is an ally. It gets back allies. So right now our black is looking the strongest, and there's a couple of Callous Inspectors that could potentially wheel. Callous Inspectors, unfortunately, are not allies. Epic Downfall is great. We'll take that over the Callous Inspector. And Forecasting Fortune Teller. So now it's looking like black-white is the forerunner. But we're still going to try and stay open to other colors if we do see a bomb. Mystic Remora. Mystic Remora. Am I reading that correct? That's a reprint. I think that's unplayable if I'm reading it correctly. So let's look at maybe Sold Out here. There are no white cards that we would want to play. Another Epic Downfall. We'll absolutely take that. So the fact that this was passed by 5 different drafters means that black is probably open. White maybe not so much, but these cards alone I think are going to secure that we are white even if it's not open. Pox Bears are an ally. They die into another ally. So we'll take them over kind of nothing here. Maybe a land or Seismic Sense if we were still entertaining the thought of being green. There is a white card though. Left over, Razor Rings. There is a Callous Inspector that we were hoping would wheel. There's one more that could still potentially wheel. Kind of a little extra nice with the Deserters You can put a counter on it. I can't see the rarity of this. Oh, mythic rare. The other Callus Inspector did wheel. So now we are loaded up on that. We'll take this for, I guess, Vault Progress? Maybe gems eventually? Probably cut the other colors. Start looking at our deck as it looks black-white. Hey, look at that. Path to Redemption, Compassionate Healer, Airbender's Reversal are all playable here. But Day of the Black Sun, even if we're not set up for it great, is still a board wipe that we get to control the mana value of X4, making it asymmetrical potentially. So let's put that over in the removal pile. So go in the 3-drop pile. This is like combat trick removal pile. Razor Ring. So we've got a lot of interaction. Judy, I think, is going to be a solid pickup here. We'll take it over the Deserters with 3 Callus Inspectors. We can put counters on the Callus Inspectors, but being able to sack is probably better here. I'm curious what their win rates are on something like Judy, 55%, the Deserters 56%. That doesn't tell the whole story, which is that we have 3 Callus Inspectors. We'll take another Judy here, I think, over Razor Rings, like we already have Airbender's Reversal. I don't think we have Lesson Payoff, so this might be... I mean, with the board wipe, this is still good. Suki shouldn't be here. Plenty of interaction. Earth Kingdom Protectors, that's an early ally. We will take over the Deserters again. Probably don't need Azula Always Lies. Deadly Precision will be nice. 3 Callus Inspectors. We don't need another Wrath. Do we? Is Deadly Precision just better? I think so. We have no 4-drops. I see that High Bay doesn't have a good win rate on something lanes. It's one of the below average cards. But I don't think we really want another Razor Rings, do we? I mean, we have Callus Inspector, and it fits our curve nicely. Tolls of War, heck yeah. Only get 1 copy, unfortunately, at this point, unless Pack 8 or Pick 8 has one. We absolutely will take it. Yoshi Battle Fan will work nicely with the Callus Inspector and is an ally. Foggy Swamp Hunters. These allegedly suck, but I wonder in some of these decks where we are drawing off clues, are they ever playable? I think the answer is no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are the pox bearers a cut here? We've got a lot of 2-drops. Sold out could potentially be a cut as well, because we also have plenty of interaction. We're going to put the maybe cuts over here. I think we like Kyoshi Battlefan with all those Callous Inspectors. One, two, three, four. Two, three, four, five, six. I think we have enough. Let's cut the pox bears. See how we like that. If we feel like we have too much removal, maybe the razor rings gets cut. But combat, that looks good for razor rings, may be happening quite a bit with 3 Callous Inspectors. This OR will be our first opponent. We'll keep it. Yeah, no blocks on the pox bears. Not a big surprise there. Cool lands. The Shoyer took BRR. Well, he could have Razor Rings for Judy here. We're going to play around it. This might be a 16-lane deck. We do have a lot of clue tokens that we can potentially spend our mana on, but many low-drop creatures. 4 1-drops and 6 2-drops. Our highest drop creature is our highest drop card is a 4-drop. Does he have Quench, maybe? Judy can sack at instant speed if he decides to double block here. If not, we will. Yeah, no thank you. Pop that now, see what we draw. Another land is crazy. So we scried one away. So 1, 2, 7. 12 of our 17 lands. So the good news is 21 of these 25 are non-lands. Another forecasting fortune teller. It's got double of each. Okay, Suki. Good. Well, we can play Suki. Now we'll make 1/1s when Judy sacrifices, and we'll be able to attack in here. Honestly, with both creatures, I guess we don't need to sack this turn. So, if we sacked our token, we would get a 1/1 to replace it. We wouldn't draw a card, but we would surveil. You can shuffle that this turn. Alright, let's see what we can draw. Off surveil. Wow. Wow. We need 2 creatures to block this, and guess we can't afford to do that. Two, those are gonna die. I guess we actually, as much as it stinks, blow up a pox bears. That actually doesn't make sense. We're just dead. 4 attackers, 2 blockers. He just needs one thing and we're dead. I guess we get to eat a 1/1 this way. And he doesn't have anything. We don't get to eat a 1/1 anymore. So this needs to be blocked. Needs to be blocked. This won't target anything. We do have the Wrath. 3, 6. Okay, well, 4, 7, 10, 12. I think we counted wrong because we surveilled earlier. But let's cut 1 land, put in 1 pox bears. We need to mull. We need to mull this. Hmm. Okay, he passes the check. I think it might be a while before we play 2 allies in a turn. I wonder if he has Aang at the crossroads with these colors. Okay, there we go. Now, it's a little awkward because he gets to make another clue token. But we draw the card, he has to pay 2 mana to draw the card. Right now, I'd rather play Judy and Callous Inspector than Glider Kids. We get a chance at double dropping an ally. Let's attack with just the Callous Inspector here. If he does double block, we'll sack with Judy. If he doesn't block, I think we'll still sack with Judy. Oh, this is not instant speed. This is sorcery speed. If we can get one more land, then we can double drop that with Glider Kids and draw a card, gain some life. Yikes. He gets to kill our token, but we will be able to exile him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even if he transforms. He's got 3 clue tokens, so he could do it here. 3, 5, and then he would just need 3 mana. He'd still play a 2-drop. this needs to die. Need removal. We'll just airbend our tokens back to hand. That's pretty good. This is looking like we're gonna lose this match. Let's see what we can get. Nope, swamp. It's not it. Needs to be Chaos Inspector, even though he's going to kill our GT token. Alright, oh well. We'll keep it with 17 lands for the next round. Some very unfortunate flooding that first game. And then Multi-5, I think we were greedy and put back a land. Game 1. So jury is not out on this deck yet. There's a lot of lands. Let's got Tolls of War and Chaos Inspector. So we're playing it. He's got a 1-drop as well. Not going to be able to block that. So he'll get a loot off. It looks like he's got some like Quench or Firebending Lesson or Lightning Strike. So let's play Tolls of War. I know he'll be able to attack again with Grand. So it means the only target he has for his spell, he did have Firebending Lesson, will be the Chaos Inspector. If we played the Deserters, he can kill the Deserters before the 1/1 counter goes on him, or the Chaos Inspector before the counter goes on it. Grand's gonna make stuff cheaper pretty soon. It's a little scary. Suki is nicely outside the range of Firebending Lesson and Lightning Strike. Watery Grasp wouldn't remove her right away either. Invasion Submersible is pretty good. This guy's deck is very good. Firebending Lesson, Grand, Dragonfly Swarm, Invasion Submersible are all hits. War Balloon less so. So if he water bent, it would be tapped. So we can attack. We can't pay the ward on Dragonfly Swarm. Hey, 5 mana pass. That's pretty suspicious. Let's attack with just Callous Inspector. Okay. Even if he's got some instant speed. Oh no. It's like the worst thing he could have had. One, two, three, four, five. We can destroy it now. If we were to pay. Let's not pay. One, two, three, four, five. It's an enchantment, so we can't waterbend with it. Waterbend 4. You'd have to sack Callous Inspector. He tosses a third lesson. Okay. Grand's not turned on yet. We're going to take 7 here down to 6. And it's going to be hard to race. Three, 5, 6. Make another 2-1 on our turn here. We sack one of these clue tokens. So let's do that. We'll only be able to hold up either Sold Out, Airbending Lesson, or Razor Rings. We can't use 2 of these in a turn now. But now we can do Razor Rings plus Invasion Reinforcements as long as we're not targeting the dragonfly swarm. Water bending lesson. All right. Let's avoid him drawing a card. Little air bending lesson here. If he's got octopus form, we're dead. But we're dead no matter what we do if he's got octopus form. He unfortunately can replay it this turn. Okay, but now we have epic downfall. Absolutely pay for this with white mana. Razor Rings is Invasion Submersible. We'll flash in Invasion Reinforcements when he goes to attack with Grand Grant, presumably. Oh. What's he got? Just blue? I mean, if he has Yip Yip. Let's have him discard and draw before we play this. If he's got Yip Yip, so be it. Like, if we took damage unnecessarily, then he could Yip Yip for 5 damage with Union Archers. A triple block might have made sense there over a quadruple block. He had Cunning Maneuver. Could also catch that. Pretty good. He's gonna mill us for 7. Makes sense. He only has 5 cards left in hand. We'll probably save sold out for something better or for something that has received combat damage so we can make a clue token. Four cards left. Let's sacrifice the battle fan here, actually. He'll tap down high bay, I'm sure. Six. We still mill after him. If we kill Master Paku before he does that again. I see. I thought this was when he played non-creature spells. So we're going to lose to misplaying. Oh no. Okay. Well, this is, I think, our first time playing a deck like this. Unagi was rough. Airbending our own thing is going to be good. I think we care less about the... Oh, we don't even have the Pox Bears. The first time I've ever lost to Master Paku. This has got to be a mulligan. Okay, all black land hand this time, but all black cards. Not a ton to do, if I'm being honest, with all this removal in hand. Doesn't have very many creatures that are worth removing. There's Unagi. This thing will die into a... Did this guy have Aang? I don't remember. Into a clue token. Hmm. Let's get the Boiling Rock Rider. We could have done this pre-damage. Could have taken one less damage after he had declared attacks. I mean, what are we doing with that? Nothing. Let's send it back. I think we're going to play Dead of the Black Sun for 2. First opportunity we get. Which is now. We 2 for 2'd ourselves there. But he doesn't get the clue token because the Knowledge Seeker loses all abilities till end of turn. Well, epic downfall. The Sun Warrior's here. I think we simply attack with Glider Kids again. Except that he has reach. We could try and get it back with Boiling Rock Rider, but I think that's risky. Okay, well now I'll do it, now that I see he's hellbent. We don't own those allies, so we can't cast them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, he got us. Okay, well, Deadly Precision. He's got no lesson cards in the graveyard. I think he realizes we'll replay Glider Kids if he trades his Union Archers for him. So he's going to attack here for 3. We don't need to do that pre-con. Yeah, we do. Because we'll be able to use a firebending mana. Correct, blue. We could airbend back, but I don't think that's worth it. Destroy his North Pole Patrol. This is a cool little combo with Boiling Rock Rider. You could sack to give the Rider indestructible, and then get him back with the Rider. He had a card in hand and open mana, so I don't think it's worth attacking with Glider Kids and sacking Earth Kingdom Protectors to give Glider Kids indestructible. He could blow us out. We will draw a clue token though. We can Airbender's Reversal if anything goes sideways. If we get no action next turn, that's what we'll do. During your turn. Well, that was a misplay. We have played way off this Tolls of War deck. Let's airbend back to our hand. That's gonna be pretty good for simply denying the clue and drawing a card off South Pole Voyager. We'll be able to draw and discard a card here. He actually tosses Abandoned Attachments. So South Pole Voyager into Glider Kids. We get to scry, then draw. That still seems fine. He doesn't have discard, so we'll play this out. Let's deny him a clue again. Airbender creature back to Bacterial Exile again. Grand is going to make stuff cheaper. And he's milling us already. We only have 13 left. Let's play South Pole Villager into Suki. Into the Deserters. Start getting in. I think trying to hold up the Deserters for triggering South Pole Voyager's draw card is greedy because we're being milled to death with 11 cards left in hand, and Invasion Reinforcements is going to draw us another card. War Balloon is an unfortunate card, so it'll block our flyer, and isn't a creature yet. So we can't target it with Epic Downfall. Just take 3. I'm more worried about dying to mill. Okay, Razor Rings may have to be used on Master Paku before War Balloon. He'll mill us for 4 and we're at 5. Not may, I think it definitely will be. Question is, can we kill him next turn? Yes, that's good for us. If he creates a creature with War Balloon that he doesn't have to crew, it's actually better. If he was thinking 200 IQ, he would, dang it, not do that totally, and then crew Master Paku. Okay. Don't have Octopus form. And I feel pretty decent about our chances here. He could have crewed to try and mill us there. Wait, could he have? It's crew 3, actually. So he would need a non-creature spell to cause prowess. Can we punch through? He's at 1. We have a Callous Inspector. Feel pretty good about our chances. Okay. That's close. Airbender's reversals were good. I think we run it as is. I think 16 lands makes more sense on the draw anyways. To the keep, even without a swamp. I swear, if he plays... Oh, he's at a waterbending scroll. We'll start with Judy so that we can play Callous Inspector and the Deserters next turn. Or the Glider Kids. Like Callous Inspector plus Deserters. Probably going to be getting in with Minache for a while, and this gives us a clue token if he does remove our quote-unquote biggest threat. Pass. 4 mana pass. Okay. That's 2 things to sack with Judy. I think we just want to hit lands right now. Does he have a board wipe that we haven't seen in the first 2 games? This looks suspicious. Okay, so he eats a 1/2. I like holding up airbending list. Okay, we'll deny him the clue token again. This is why we were holding up airbending lesson. And at 3 mana we get literally our only 4 drop. I guess we do draw land though, so pays to complain. Sure. Or we get to smack in for a lot of damage. Okay, we can hold up Braids of Rings here. I think High Bay is not what we want to do. If he removes that, we're in trouble. This way our threats are diversified. We have 3 power with Menace coming at him while he's sitting at 7 mana. Or 7 life. War Balloon. I assume he'll kill our Callous Inspector with the counter on it. Oh, okay, we can do this. This indestructible. Please attack with Grand Grain. Boo. So he can crew the 4-3. Let's attack with everything but Judy. Or everything, including Judy. Two blockers. It's an important turn. I know we don't have much time left. Okay, so he has to block. We need to play High Bay here. We gain 1 life. We kill Freedom Fighters. He has 6 power. He kills us on the crackback. Oh no, we exile it. We exile it. So let's do this. We haven't seen anything like a octopus form or yip yip or cunning maneuver. life gain is pretty good for him. Master Paku's an ally. So we can do 2 damage in the air. 1 with Menace. He's at 3. That's not enough. Knowledge Seeker. Yikes. Three creature cards in 1 turn. Honestly, Boiling Rock Rider. Might be better. It's another body. It's not an ally, fortunately. One lesson, 2 lesson, 3 lesson, 4 lessons. It'd be hard to exile all his lessons. I don't think we're attacking through on the ground here. So let's do this. We can crack the clue. This turn and it won't trigger Nagi. Won't be our second card for the turn. Why is it? It's counting down our time. We're waiting for him. So we gotta go fast. Attack with just the flyer. So we could wipe everything. Does that really even help us? Mana 2 or less. It's like a symmetrical board wipe. We just play Callous Inspector. Play High Bay, but don't sack anything. Now we've got essentially 7 ground attackers and 1 flyer. So we just need to survive this turn. going to auto pass so that we don't take up clock time with Boiling Rock Rider. This isn't an ally, is it? It's not. Four creatures. You could block these three guys, but then these two would get through and a flyer. If things go really south, we can play Day of Black Sun. For 3? Unagi would still live, that's probably an issue. I think we still punch through here. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. Ah, he gains life though. We didn't exile. Or we meant to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 3 get through. Right? So we should have exiled the glider kids. The allies you cast have flash. Or you can cast them while you're attacking with Boiling Rock Rider. One, 2, 3, so he's not dead. Okay. Set a stop here, but Timer is our main opponent now. We simply have to go fast without passing through combat and letting him kill us with an attacking creature. So we block everything but Paku here. Protectors on Unagi. Rider on Cadets. Oh, yikes. So that's it, we're dead. Because he can pump what? How many times? Actually, are we fine if we block Unagi? He needs another thing. He's 1 mana short of pumping twice with the Cadets. Brick, just one time. He just can't have one more thing, that's all. Has he already played Firebending Lesson? He has. So if he were to draw for something with the clue, it'd have to be like exactly Firebending Lesson, from what we've seen in his deck. Okay. Now it would have to be Yip Yip. Hooray! We win. That was down to the wire, both of us. And used up almost all our timer. The deck is fun. Black-white is a fun archetype to play. I wonder if with 2/4 drops, this should always be 16 lands. And then run either another Pox Bears or Azula, since we're doing combat so much. Let's try one Azula. I don't love it. Well, I don't think it was bad enough to mill or mull. Suki unfortunately cannot be played, but we do have a 4 mana play. That's how long thing. Yes, we'd be able to stop his Merchant of Many Hats from coming back, but this enables an attack. And he's spending 5 mana to recycle Merchant of Many Hats. I'm totally fine with that. Well, that's exile, so you can't protect the Earth Kingdom protectors against that. Another Schwab. we can play Suki. I think it is better to play Suki than try and hold up Airbender's reversal. Suki will block while 2/2s. Lets us tap our planes now while we can, so that if we get another white card, we can do that in reversal. Same turn potentially. Alright, we're taking 8. You could double block with Suki, but I don't think it's worth it. And he actually only attacks with the swamp. He is playing black, so we'll keep a swamp in hand. In case he has a Corrupt Court Official or Ozai's Cruelty. Okay, I want to hold up on that actually. That life gain is going to be pretty important. Boggy Swamp Hunters might be the thing that we need to kill with Airbender's reversal. Alright, well, we would die if we just airbent, right? Oh, yikes. He gives himself trample. It's creatures with 1/1 counters. Alright, let's add another land back in here. Let's take Zula's Always Lies out. I think we need to mulligan more aggressively. I've noticed that watching good drafters is even if they have lands, they're not afraid to mulligan if what they're going to be doing doesn't look like it makes sense. This looks like it makes sense. 1, 2, maybe we have to skip our 3-drop, but something to do on 4. Put the counter on the deserters here as Earth Kingdom Protectors are probably going to be used for the sack effect at some point. Okay. We'll still transfer counters when that thing dies. So we'll just play Judy. And chill. We could do that. Let's surveil. Put that on the invasion reinforcements. Chill out. We could put it on Judy to make a 4/4, which would block the ostrich horse. It'll take sold out, I bet. Huh? Non-white permanent. Yeah, this card is not great. Glider kids. Let's see what's going on. Sure. We don't need to exile anything right now. Earth Kingdom Soldier is going to diversify his threats. That's little unfortunate for us. Well, top sentries were probably going to die anyways. Condition him to block with his messenger hawk. And he'll forget about our sold out, maybe. He does play corrupt court officials, so it's a good thing we held on to this plains. Nothing for Boiling Rock Rider to go fetch yet. Wrong thing, guys. He has no sack lands at this point in time. Attack with Foggy Swamp Mindbender. Cool. Okay, so this is what we can do. Double block here. Sack Earth Kingdom Protectors. To protect Boiling Rock Rider. We'll kill the reinforcements, unfortunately with the way, like, that was dumb. It's a little dumb, right? We get to do this. And then we do this. Get invasion, reinforcements. We can give ourselves indestructible as we attack. 3. No, it is cool. I've changed my mind. We did a cool play, right? Because we can still sack Earth Kingdom Protectors. Keep ourselves indestructible. We don't really accomplish a whole lot. In fact, we probably want to exile this before anything dies. And another creature you control or land. Well, we have the Firebending mana. Yeah, we did that so we could get 1 more mana so we could get sold out. Right? Does that make sense even? Ooh. So this becomes a 5/4. This will enable a good attack for us this turn. Not sure how I feel about trading the 2D token for his merchants, but if he's replaying his merchants, he's not exhausting his Hog Monkey. Okay, that can block the Boiling Rock Rider. Can he activate it in response to us exiling it? Yes, he can. Okay. Well, now we know. So we can give that Menace and Lifelink, that Foggy Swamp Hunters. You could have +2/+2. You could have +1/+1 and indestructible. I think regardless, we're at least triple blocking. The Foggy Swamp Hunters. I did not mean to block the lighter, guys. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's sack artifact or creature to blow up his hawk. Let's make that the Callus Inspector. And we do have Callus Inspector that we can draw with this, so let's crack it on our turn. No, thank you. If we lose to Hog Monkey, I'm going to say that this deck is bad. Does Day of Black Sun get around indestructible? Razor Rings. Razor Rings. I forgot to get one of our allies. No, thank you. Just takes it. We can sack Earth Kingdom Protectors and bring him back with Boiling Rock Rider. Or sack him this turn if he decides to attack. Next turn. Invasion Reinforcements. If he doesn't attack here, is probably going to get sacked with Judy and then brought back. Okay, some big boy. Is this the turn he exhausts? And one of these two is going to be our target to bring back next turn now. Boiling Rock Rider. Okay, that's a cool loop. It's a cool loop with Boiling Rock Rider. We gotta be careful not to use... I guess on the draw we'll run one more. Interaction spell, one less hit. But with Boiling Rock Rider, we need to be careful to not run out of time with timer. It takes a lot of time to exile each card one by one. This is rough. This is rough again. I know it's only 16 lands, but some bad luck. Okay, well, yuck. 2 lands are going back, and we're hoping to hit one. Alright, we hit one. Day of Black Sun is made worse by the fact that he's got the Merchant of Many Hats out again. Ooh, long thing. Do this. We'll re-equip. To our Callous Inspector that can attack this turn. See if he wants to trade. Interesting. 3 mana do nothing. Let's see what we draw before we equip. We'll hold up Airbender's Reversal. We're kind of setting up for Day of Black Sun, but if he attacks with Long Fang here, I think Airbender's Reversal is worth using. So he's got his little infinite loop as well. Does he activate another? Okay. Destroy now. Blocks, and we can play Callous Inspector and not look suspicious, like we're not committing to the board. Let's do this actually and quit. Our Inspector. Hold up, Clue Crack. Badgermole. We're 1 mana away from being able to cast Day of Black Sun for 4. we'll take 4. We can smack him back for 3. We play something worth board wiping and board wipe. Ooh, okay, we can do this. We can do that. We can do this and we can do that. Tolls of War, and we'll hold up Airbending Lesson on Callous Inspector. Okay, he has 1 card left in hand. You can draw another. That's that. But I think X equals 4 is going to be good enough if we can hit a land. I think we should have blocked 1/1 on the Foggy Swamp Clickers. That's all right. I think that's all right. We've got Suki and a Clue Crack for rebuild. The Tolls of War. There goes Badge and Wolf. Glad that's in the graveyard. Wants to make a big boy. That makes sense. We'll start with Suki. And we'll crack a Clue. This will make 2 1/1s. 1 off Suki, 1 off Tolls of War. Actually, there'd be 2 1s thanks to Suki. But blocking with just a 2/1, I guess is going to be risky because if he has instant speed removal for Suki, it shrinks to a 1/1. If he attacks, we won't block. Desperation draw is good. Does he have lessons in the graveyard? He has a lesson, yes. So, do this. Razor Rings and Reinforcements. Push the damage before he loops the merchant. Okay. Okay. Hog Monkey. Now we can attack with everything but Suki. We can attack with everything, including Suki, if we aren't worried about Heartless Act. Let's just do this pre-combat. Whip. Go. takes it all. If he kills Suki, everything shrinks to 1/1s, but we have 4 1/1s. And we just gotta poke through 3 damage. We have a Kyoshi Battle Fan that we can equip to something. We did it! Okay. That was tough. Learning how to play black-white. How to play a deck with multiple Callous Inspectors. I think with that low of a curve, it did make sense on the draw at least to go for 1/1s. And I would have liked some more Tools of War copies, but the removal was efficient. South Pole Voyager. This was fun. Boiling Rock Rider having infinite loops was fun. Suki is always good. And Earth Kingdom Protectors were great. I think the problem with this deck was maybe just some of these spells, filler spells, could have been swapped out for some more powerful uncommons. But 2-1 is not a bad finish. So GG's. We'll see you next time.